In today's video, I want to talk about my personal pull plan, and I do want to say two things before we get started. One, I'm going to be pulling for pace chasers, so whether that be for parents or whether that be for cards that are going to be very good for pace chasers in general, that's what my pull plan is going to be considered for. The second thing is that having an MLB SSR card is so very important, because when you have an SSR card, you will get a gold skill with it. The problem is that if you have it at 1 LB or 2 LB, you're now sacrificing stats for that gold skill. In an ideal perfect scenario, we can MLB it so we don't have to sacrifice anything and we get a gold skill instead. Compared to on the SR side, where we don't have the gold skill, but we have a little bit better, or kind of close to stats for the SR cards. So in my opinion, it is so very important to go after the cards themselves. Now, yes, it does make it difficult because, hey, I love my 99s just as much as the next person, but it will be very difficult to stay disciplined and not pull, right? So for me, I have my plan. I'm gonna share with y'all my plan, how I got through there, and what we're gonna do with said plan. So we're gonna start on Game Tora. We're gonna go to database and we're gonna go to gotcha. That'll lead to this page. And now we're gonna scroll down here. You could do this by characters if you want to go side by side. I'm just gonna go through these support cards. We're gonna start at JP. We're gonna start at 2021. Now, if you scroll down a little bit, as the making of this video, we are in this right here. This is the current summer banner. If you scroll up just a wee bit, you can now see that nice nature and that Rico Rice is coming very soon. The one that I'm going to be pulling on is, drumroll please, going to be the Sakura Bakushin-O and the Biko Pegasus card. Quite simply because, one, remember, I'm not a lay surger. I do want to build for pace chasers. So that kind of is about the nice nature card. While her stats are good there, it doesn't mean that I really want that card. Now you could also say, well, what about the Rice Rico banner? And I know that there's so many things going about it. I will say this, the Rice Rico card or the banner, I believe on the KR server, they had a buffed version of the card, and that's why a lot of the KR players swear by the card. The JP players did not have said buff, and that's why they're kind of like meh about it. Where will we fall? No one knows. We could get the buffed, we could get the unbuffed. I would want to look at it from the worst case scenario, say we get the unbuffed, and just plan around that. Would I still pull for this if it were buffed? No, because I want to look for cards that are going to be a general purpose for the longevity of my account. As y'all know, if you've seen other videos, I want to play this game for a minimum of 2 years. So having the longevity, having the general cards will be more beneficial for me. If you need the quality of life to help you through scenario 2, if you need other things, then by all means, pull on this if that's what's going to help you stick around. I know what's going to help me stick around, and it's going to be this one right here. So I'm going for the Biko Pegasus, the Sakura Bakushin-O banner. What am I looking for from it? I want to get one of these cards, following what I said earlier, MLB. I don't care if it's Biko Pegasus, I don't care if it's Sakura Bakushin-O. Ideally it's Biko, but I will take the Sakura. Things that I'm looking for along the way, I have a 2 LB Fine Motion, I'd like to get 3 or MLB. I have a 0 LB Creek, I need copies of Creek as I go through. Now you may be asking, am I gonna whale? How many pulls am I gonna throw at it? I have 52,000, the 600 is like paid. So I've got 52,000 pulls, carats worth. So I'm hoping that by that time, I can have 2 rotations and hopefully get me done. Now, the reason why I say hopefully is because with the initial Kitasan banner, I think it was like a 0.5. I got 3 LB of the Satono Diamond, and I got 5 copies. Well, I guess technically 6 copies, because I got MLB +1 of the Kitasan Black on 0.5. So I'm hoping it's a little bit more generous here and I'm hoping I can get some of those pickups along the way. Now, going through these banners we're going to be holding, I'm skipping all of these. This would be a relatively decent one. Having the Seiun Sky is a very good stamina card. The Yaina Muteki is great for skills. We can go forward. A lot of people will probably be pulling on this banner right here, the Kitasan Black rerun with the El Condor Pasa. The biggest worry that would be there for me is the El Condor Pasa itself. While that is a solid card, everybody obviously wants the Kitasan Black. Knowing my luck, it would just be nice. But I'm hoping that y'all have better luck. So as we go forward, this would be another banner that you could look for as a rerun. If you like the nice nature, if you're the late surger, you want to prep for, I believe, scenario 3. This would be a good one because it's got that good race bonus and also good for late surgers. As we go into the next year of the game, we're going to look through this, and this one would also be a relatively decent banner to pull on, the Kawakami Princess Fine Motion. However, there is one that, the next one that I'm stopping at is going to be this banner right here, which is going to be the Narita Top Road SSR and the Admire Vega SR. The reason why we're stopping here is for this Admire Vega card, because we have race bonus here. Also, when we MLB it, we have 10 here plus 5. That gives us 15% from an SR card. Now, you just heard me say one copy. How am I going to MLB the rest of it? We're going to have those Limit Breaker crystals. All Limit Breaker crystals for SR cards are going here. And so the next part after that, hopefully we get very early. Gonna scroll up. This Mr. CV card is like the end closer version for Fine Motion, relatively speaking. As I scroll up, this one right here, I believe this is the card that was like good for 2 weeks or something on JP. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, somebody correct me please, but I believe it was this card. If you're a front runner, this Marzensky card, this one should be relatively good for you too. There is a rerun that has, I think it comes packaged with Fine Motion up here, but remember, the longer you wait to pull it, the less time you'll have with it. So that could have been time that you were using that card instead. Again, obviously, that's up to you and your pull plan. Now from here, we're going to go forward, and I will be skipping everything in between. I'll be saving everything in between. So ideally, the next pull after that Ayabe card, that Admire Vega card, that 1 SR, the next pull will be Agnes Tachyon and the Light Hello. This is a bang for my buck banner because both cards are going to be good. I believe the Light Hello card is going to be a scenario card, so that works out. The Tachyon card is going to be very good, so that even works out more so. Both of those cards are two things that I'm very much looking for. Now, as you scroll through here, you can pick up whatever it is that you need along the way. I will be skipping through all of these and then going into this next portion. What I'll be looking for is, as we get to here, the Ramonu. This is where my pull plan stopped. I didn't want to pre-plan all the way ahead because I could get super lucky. I could get super unlucky. But then right here is where I stop for the Ramonu card. Now, anything before here is things that you could pick up. Let's say you're a front runner, a lay surger, and closer. There are going to be things along the way that you may want to be looking at. I did not look into everything, but you can do that if you want. The other thing to note that I did not mention is that I am going to be going for one character in particular, and that's going to be Nishino Flower, because her unique is going to be good for pace chasers. Yes, the conditions of it are super wild, but her unique gives me 0.2 acceleration, and that is something that pace chasers do not have, right? That is going to be very, very tough. Now, the other card that I did not mention that is going to be the savior for the pace chasers is going to be this El Condor Pasa card because of this skill right here. Again, more acceleration. Now, obviously, it's going to be a good stat card here, but I will also try to be MLB this card. Now you say, hey man, that's not a lot of Umas, you know, you're not really going to get that much Uma pulls. What's happening there? I got characters that I can run with. I got the Teo, I got the Ogity. I'll also have the selectors that I can buy along the way. Grab this person, grab that person, you know, and if Side Games is just super generous, you never know what's going to happen in the future. Maybe I get lucky on some of those free pulls as well. Now, the big thing around this is my favorite character is Gentle Donna. She's a pace chaser. She comes out way later into the future. I'm not as worried. The biggest thing to consider is that by the time we get to Grand Live, which if we go over here, this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. By the time we get to Scenario 4, Grand Live, you want to have 4 to 5 MLB SSR cards. So that way you can just borrow whatever card needs to be borrowed. Probably going to be a scenario card in that sense. So what SSR cards am I looking for? Kitasan Black, Fine Motion, Supercreek. That's 3 already right there. After those 3, what else would I like to have? Either Biko Pegasus or Sakura Bakushin-O, that Speed SSR card. Either one would do very well here. And then over here would be the Agnes Tachyon card. So this would be my 5. And then obviously I would love to hope that I get something else in between there, whether it be whatever SSR cards. But that's how I based my pull plan. That's how my Twitch chat and my Discord helped me base my pull plan. And this is what I'm going to do going forward. You can use this site, obviously Game Tour, great site. You can use this section to help you figure out where it is that you want to pull, schedule out your plans, and go from there. But as far as Pace Chaser, as far as someone who knows that they're going to be playing the game for a long time, and for someone like me, I know I can say, okay, you don't believe me? Go over here, I can save my carrots, okay? If you have a hard time pulling, please just remember, you can have the Umas, but it is so much easier to build them if you have the SSR MLB cards. And so that's what I'm going to do. Will things be a little bit rocky, and will I have learning curves and growing pains? Yes, but I'm committed to playing the game. I'm committed to staying here, and this is the plan that will help me have that general account life. And that's all I got for this video. I appreciate you watching. If you enjoy content like this, be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube. That would help me out tremendously. What's your pull plan going to look like? Are you going to be skipping the SSR cards? Are you going to be going for Umas in particular? Or are you going to be going a little bit half-half? Let me know down in the comment section below. And while you're down there, if you're on mobile, please do hit that hype button, as that would help me out immensely. I do want to give a massive shout out to the current channel members. Thank you so much for supporting me and the channel. It means the world to me. Thank you very much. And last but not least, be sure to share this video with your friends, with your family, and with your friends' family, so that way we can know what my pull plan looks like and maybe how you can adjust your pull plan for the future, and maybe learn a couple things about whether you need to go for SSR characters or the SSR cards. I will catch you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Take it easy. Peace.